BayLess.com. Also, shout out to Kip Mill Music. Right there, Harrison Mall.
Kip Mills Music.
Malcolm X
I
City.
haven't heard that.
Beats on MLK.
Time.
No bullshit.
DJ Gemini. At the sound of Maryland, Eastover Shopping Center. And 2Excess in Springfield Mall. Also, Central Communications. CD Depot in College Park. And Hip Hop on A Street. DJ Flo in Lynchburg. Good Lord. That was a tough fool, wasn't it?
Southeast,
I'm
Northeast
so
DC.
in love with you.
You don't know about this.
Whatever you want to do is alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I wanna spend my whole life with you. Oh, baby, say
What? You don't know about that.
since we've been together,
Landover. Palmer
loving
Park.
you forever.
What?
It's what I need.
You
Be the one you come running to. And I'll never be untrue. Is what I want to do. Yeah. Let's stay together.
Caribbeans. What it do?
Loving you.
Wanna. Talk to me, baby.
Times are good
And bad. And happy you sad. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Coast to coast worldwide. 18,000 down plays and streams. The third perspective, baby.
Whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Why,
What?
why people break up, turn around
And make up.
I just can't see.
See what
You never do that to me.
You don't know about that at all. You has tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I'm your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own Rab, B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet foods. To the right of me, as usual, my podcast partner, OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Now, it's clear around the world, coast to coast, city to city, that I love the black ladies. I'm lucky to be alive. Happy, healthy, free for me. Let's not forget about those Tubmans, Eater Biden. I'm gonna start sending a petition to your house, man. I need those things ASAP, bro. You wouldn't take too long, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's only been 2 years. I give him a couple of more months and start sending some things to him. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
They don't want nobody black on no dollar.
Yeah, they got to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That
I know it's been voted in, but that was like saying replacing a slave owner, Andrew Jackson,
Andrew Jackson
and for Harry Tubman.
for them Tubmans.
They really ain't trying to do that.
Yeah,
Rather have a slave owner.
No, we got to split this thing, yeah. ASAP. Biden, send that bill out, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? This is T3P. What it do? Talk to me. Talk to us. The third perspective. What's going on, Jay? Talk to us, bro.
You know, just been chilling, you know, doing my thing on a weekly basis. And, you know, shit, things is pretty good. Shit's pretty good. What about you?
Other than I don't have no motherfucking arm and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That anybody tune in late, put my elbow up, and I don't know what I'm saying. I go to the doctor in the morning just to find out what's my next steps and shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? So if you don't know, it's Monday nights out in a podcast. I'm going to the house and shit. It was dark as a motherfucker. Motherfucking pit bull come out the motherfucking lights. So I try to hurry up and go to the house and shit and open the door and go in. When I slipped on the concrete steps out front, hit my elbow on the motherfucking concrete. So that's why you see the sling right here and shit. You know what I'm saying? So till we keep it up until the morning. So never know, I might need surgery on this bitch. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know? But hey, other than that, you know, lucky to be alive. You know what I'm saying? That's the goddamn show.
Yeah. I'd rather go to the hospital. You know. I'd rather be well, of course, but if I had to choose, well, I'd rather I'd just be at the hospital real quick versus what we seen on Monday night, watch football, you know. Man, did a slight tackle, got up, fell down, and actually lost his life. He died. Well, he died twice. He got
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he got resuscitated twice. And, you know, that's why the magnitude of the situation from Monday Night Football is the way it is. They was going to have him play. It was like, we're going to warm up 5 minutes and we're going to play. The players was like, I don't think so. I don't think the man died. Y'all think about playing football right now? Oh, fuck no. So they, you know, they had to cancel. Shit's fucked up.
I don't know. What you think about them just canceling the game? That's cool with you?
It's right now, knowing that he's better, he's getting more and more progress each day. I will chalk that game as no contest. Just because, you know, both teams is kind of like, you know, that was the eerie shit, you know. The man
Everybody
died.
know we talking about, what's his name, Damar
Hamilton. Like, that was some eerie shit.
By now, everybody should know what happened to Buffalo Bills defensive back. By now, you know. It's one of the billion things that happen in the NFL or football in general. You know what I'm saying?
And then, you know, they sparked up a debate about having their kids to play football. You know,
now
would they do it?
That's different. I mean,
that wasn't like a contact. That wasn't like a contact situation, though. It was a self-help situation. Like,
first of all, when people put their kids in football, if they put their kids in football not expecting them to get hurt, you tripping.
Yeah,
First of all, you know what I'm saying? Football is a sport. There's no way the hell you can go through a football career without major injury. Not you can probably maybe get past without major injuries, but you getting hurt. There's no way in the hell you're going through a season without getting hurt. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Now the major joints is, you know what I'm saying, rare, but when they happen, it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Concussions, these things going to happen. So when you put your kids in these joints, you can't be just naive to, I'm going to put my kid in there. I just want to see him run touchdowns or whatever the fuck you want to do on the sideline as a fucking football parent or some shit.
You got to keep in mind that you might be going in and out of that damn children's hospital.
That's exactly. That's why we had this conversation before. We had a whole podcast on kids in sports, and that's when I was told y'all then that I'm not even putting my son in football yet because
you don't feel comfortable.
Exactly. I let him play the flag joint. You can get hurt, but
you ain't gonna get.
You're just not that catastrophic shit is just too much for me, bro. And I feel like to me, at least let him grow into the 14, 15 range where sports is even what he want to do. It's like when people put their kids in joints when they 8, 9, 10, you don't even know if that's even what they want to do. You know what I'm saying, dog? Right. So you got them in something, you don't even know if their heart is even into it. You risk an injury or the break because football, boxing, shit like that, hockey. If you growing up want to be one of these players, you know the risk of being hurt for sure.
You know, boxing, NFL, they said the NFL, they've never experienced nothing like this before, like death on the field. Like the man actually did die. Like the man died. It was a cardiac arrest, heart attack, of all things.
That do make it different.
You know, but like sports like boxing, like boxing, you know, that was something else. Like people actually died in the ring in boxing. Wrestling, people actually got got real mad, hurt in wrestling.
Yeah, that happened.
And hockey, a few incidents where some people was dangerously about to go. It's a risk that you take.
Remember that time in hockey, the nigga got his neck slashed and shit with the
yeah, he had his throat. He had his throat slashed with the
hell yeah
with the skate, and he was bleeding on the damn ice.
Hell yeah! Now think about it. All right, so you
I don't know how that happened though.
You grew up want to play hockey, right? Now we talking about on skates with a puck, a motherfucking hockey stick. You know what I'm saying? So much shit to get you hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you go into these sports knowing you might lose all your fucking teeth. You feel me? And you go into football knowing it's a chance one of these plays might be it. You know what I'm saying? Where you might be like I like the Chicago Bears, right? That's my favorite team. We had a receiver a few years ago, Johnny Knox, where he got hit and folded. Don't you know when you bend over front ways, you bend over?
Mm-hmm.
He folded backwards like that, where his head was touching his asshole, bro. And he broke his spine and everything. He was just paralyzed on the field and everything, bro.
Ryan Clark had that scary situation. He had a spleen and a spinal situation.
Crazy.
And I think he said
they continued that game too.
Yeah.
Which brings me another reason. To me, the game, I'm gonna say this, right? The reason that it was a person that really died on the field, I can't understand why he stopped it. But
because everybody's psyche wasn't on the game; it was just on that person. Like,
yeah,
I understand that, and I was like, I was one of the folks that was vocal. I was like, if this was real serious, they need to just call this game. Like, if he died, or if he's close, because to how everybody was crying and how everybody was, I said, if it was that bad, just cancel this shit. Like, do this another time. If you don't want to do it another time, fuck it.
Exactly. Yeah.
But then you got week 18. They could say they could have put they trying to decide now if they want to push the games back or if they want to give the bye week extra 2 weeks or whatever the case after week 18 or before week 18 or they say they're gonna try to make a decision about it even tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, knowing that, things like are getting better. He's still not out of the woods, but things is progressing like it's supposed to. And they said since that hospital in is one of the best in the nation, so that cardiac arrest shit, boy. And the funny thing about it, these athletes, right? These the same people that's supposed to eat healthy, supposed to work out the way you're supposed to, exercise, blah blah blah. But in hindsight, when you look at it, it's like they are healthy, but are they really healthy? Like people, they be getting healthy. Oh, I'm a vegan, or I don't eat this. I'm plant based. That
Yeah.
Are you really healthy for real? Or I mean,
and don't forget
that
the white ring of the Republican Party would turn this into the shot. The shot did this to him or some shit like that. So
yeah,
that's what we're gonna go into now is the shot is making everybody have a heart attack. So that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So
and then the other thing is it was another football player that died last week. The same thing.
Yeah.
38 years old.
Yeah.
This guy's 24. He played for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He died last week with the same thing, heart attack.
Yeah.
So it's
like I said, I would have.
They going too damn.
I think the game should have continued because it's so much going on, so much that goes into this game. It's just not just the players. So you got so much going on as far as
the implications of it.
As far as where everybody is seated, where they go. There's so much gambling going on for this one game. You know what I'm saying?
They might have had to give people their money back.
But I can understand postponing and playing it again. You know what I'm saying? But just shutting it down and never doing it again, I don't agree with that because now you got somebody that's in another team like Cincinnati or something. They get an advantage because they didn't play as many games we played, but you putting them up here in the seas with us. You know what I'm saying? They could have lost one of these motherfucking games. You know? So that's like it's tough, you know what I'm saying? So I think they need to play that game some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying?
You could say that, but to be honest with you, at the end of the day, the players was the one that kind of refused to go out there and play because they talk with the coaches. The coaches is not even like real serious about playing. And I saw the owner up there; he was pretty concerned.
Yeah.
And who used to be the quarterback of Buffalo, Jim Kelly. He has cancer and whatnot. So they.
But all right, when you think about it, all right, everybody on that field is making millions of dollars, bro. And it comes to a point where it's bigger than your feelings, it's bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? It's like so many people get hurt on their field. You know what I'm saying? Like, and their careers are ended, their lives are threatening too. You know what I'm saying? It's like you start those games over, you keep playing those games. It's like I think the players made this hard for them to continue. They must have been like, nah, we ain't playing. You know what I'm saying?
That their emotions were
that might have been, you know what I'm saying? So I figure they should reschedule it, you know what I'm saying? Like reschedule it to a further date. But this is where it get tricky too. Because do they get paid for one game? You feel me? Like if I'm the union rep, do we get paid because you just continue to start this game over again? Do we just get paid for one game? But the NFL gonna make so much money off a single Buffalo and what's the name game, especially after that.
After what happened, yeah.
You know how much money they'll make? That'll be a playoff game itself.
They might boost that damn price up.
Like, come the fuck
Every time
on.
they play, they probably boost that price up.
Do you know how much money they're gonna make off that game? Then the following week will be the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This a week where they wasn't even expecting to make money. You know how much money they make off just playing this game?
They're not in the same.
In the memory of DeMar. You feel me?
Yeah.
It is so much buku. If I'm the union rep, I'm like, bro, we getting paid for that check for that game of the when he got hurt, and this new money here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we need to spread this around too. This TV motherfucker money y'all about to get for this one, spread it, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Like if I'm a union rep, I sniff out bullshit. Like shit like this, you wouldn't get over with me. Like y'all ain't gonna sit and get cash cow playing this game over again, and we just get the game check. Fuck that. Yeah. No. We ain't doing it. Y'all about to have a fucking Super Bowl.
You know,
if we play this game again singly 1 week and it's the only game of the week, you know how big that is?
You know who the union rep, right?
Who is the union rep?
Troy Vincent. He used to play for Philadelphia.
I remember his name. We talked about him for something else, though, didn't we?
Yeah, it was
Troy Vincent. Some other shit.
John Gruden talked about him.
I got you. Yeah, I remember that. He was talking about the
Michigan
draft. He said the draft was slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
He said the draft was slavery or something like that. He called somebody had Michigan tire lips.
Hey, bro. Hey, stop playing. He said Michigan tire lips, bro. You can't get no more racist than that, though. You know that, right? Jesus. Was bringing me to Skip Bayless. Sniff Bayless. This nigga be sniffing like, do he smell coke?
Yeah, he's like,
what is that about, bro? He sniffed coke, bro. He definitely sniffed coke.
He be on the show sniffing all over the place.
Man, Skip Bayless is Sniff Bayless. Fuck what you heard. He sniffed Bayless. So Sniff Bayless put out a tweet.
It was
in the middle of the shit, though, right? Maybe I think he's still laying on the
He was still laying on the ground. But they was just getting him in there.
He said, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game. But how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Now, what do you think about that tweet? That's from Skip Bayless.
He did a tweet before that, but a lot of people was like, it was kind of not saying it was offensive. Like the guy laying on the ground, he writing some shit like that. Like he died twice.
Why not just hold up with your Twitter fingers for a second? You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's not really important. And then he gets on the show. He was on the show by himself. I'm not sure what Shannon is what level he's on with him, but I'm not sure if he really fucked with him like that. Because the past month, them two have been in heated debates. Well, they have been in heated, like, personal shots. Skip Bayless gave Shannon Sharpe a personal shot a few weeks ago about how he played in the NFL, something like that. Like he was trash or some shit.
They was talking about a player, and Shannon Sharpe was saying he was in trash. So when they got on Tom Brady, my man Skip Bayless started.
Tom Brady. Yeah,
he tried to point out that you was nothing compared to Brady, and that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But
you say you're not in a hall. You say you're not.
You was nothing compared to Tom Brady. You nothing.
Like, yeah,
that's crazy as fuck, bro. He is in the Hall of Fame. It's like that's it. You can't do no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's like Tom Brady still playing. He's in the Hall of Fame. Like he not yet, but
they both in the Hall of Fame. It's just like,
he's a future Hall of Fame. But why he still playing? What you got? What
as a tight end, he made it to the Hall of Fame. It's like that's it.
And it's hard to get in the Hall of Fame.
And he's not a quarterback. Of course, he's not going to be as important or as good as Tom Brady is. He's fucking quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But to say that to him live like that fucked him up, bro.
And in his face.
Yeah.
And ever since then,
he took his glasses off. Remember that?
Yeah. He did take it. He was like, he said, keep your glasses on.
Yeah, why you take your glasses off? Because nigga, I'm about to smack your white ass. Fuck wrong with you?
He said, I'm about to throw these motherfuckers at you.
And nigga said, nigga, I'm in the Hall of Fame. What's wrong with you? I played 13 fucking years. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? But
at the end of the day, I think Shannon Sharp, I think they got some.
Also, he didn't show up this morning. I mean, yesterday morning.
Yeah, his head high drop.
And he still had the show, which is odd to me, right?
And he still
with nobody filling in, just nothing, just Skip running his fucking mouth, right? Like what? I didn't get that. So he come in. Me personally, if you want to take that day off for that, for Skip tweet, you should never come back in because Skip he not apologizing for that, right?
Yeah.
So there's no reason for you ever come back in.
He said he's not taking it down. He not what you call it.
Yeah. So that means why come back for that? But it seems like Shannon did not come for that. He ain't not come for the last show because of that. It's because the point of a fellow NFL player was hurt like that. That was his reasoning, right?
He didn't feel.
And then the tweet was secondary because he felt like if it came on, everybody would talk about the tweet. You know what I'm saying? That's what his thing is. So I'm gonna let it play for himself in his own words. It's Shannon Sharp.
Into Undisputed here on FS1. I'm Jen Hale. That is Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Guys, good to see you. Shannon, I understand there's something you want to share this morning.
Good morning. Yeah. Morning. There's been a lot of speculation of why I wasn't on air yesterday, and I won't get into speculation or conjecture, innuendo, but I will say this. In watching that game on Monday night, what happened to DeMar Hamlin struck me a little different. As a brotherhood in the NFL, when injuries happen, when we know injuries are a part of the game, I've seen guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So it struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me finish.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead. Let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I could not even get through a monologue without you interrupting me.
Well,
you could have came back, Skip.
Well, I thought
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were going to bring up.
No, I was just going to say, Skip. I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where DeMar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanation. So clearly, somebody.
No, they did not have. Nobody.
Let's go, Jen.
Thoughts and prayers remain with DeMar Hamlin.
What's your thoughts of that right there first?
Like I said, I think right now it's at a point where Shannon can't stand Skip no more. I think Shannon's like, I'm done with this dude now. Like, you talked about me a few weeks ago. Now you put out a fucked up tweet this week.
The third perspective.
Yeah. And then the chemistry that they once had seems like it's been fading for the past 2 weeks now.
It's like you get a feeling that Shannon just did it for the check now. You feel me? He's just being a professional. He just want to do his job. Just show up and do his job. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they was at first.
Yeah, the past, what is it, 2-3 weeks? About 2 weeks. You know.
I'm shocked the way, like in that clip right there, right?
He said, go ahead, man. Fuck it.
He was talking.
He was talking to
and just interrupt him and say, no, some shit, I'm not taking it down. Like, hold on.
He said, hold on, man. I'm doing the
just let me finish. He completely jumped in it, though. He just jumped in and stopped him.
And then,
that was disrespectful.
Yeah. And then he, he was like, something. I ain't want
you could have waited, though, till I finished.
Right. He was like, I ain't trying to come in and the man fight for his life and you you talking about your tweet? I ain't even coming in yesterday. I was like, man, fuck that. But I'm coming in today so we could talk about him and talk about your tweets because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck, what was that
Now
about?
he did say, "I wish he would."
Took it
He
down.
didn't agree. He disagreed with it. He wish he'd take it down. Now I'm under the impression now that Sterling Sharp gave the impression that the tweet was not his reason for not coming, right?
Mm.
And when he got there, Skip wasn't expecting him to talk about a tweet. You feel me? And once he brought up a tweet, Skip was like, hold up, right there, ASAP, right there. We're gonna stop. First of all, I'm not taking it down, and nobody else around here even give a fuck about it. But you, did you? You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
It's like nobody cared a fuck about that. Did you care? That was your problem or something? Like, to me, that's what it sounded like Skip was saying there.
And Shannon was like, the bosses said that
you had to explain that shit.
You gotta explain
so
that
obviously
shit.
They weren't agreeing with it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, ain't nobody had no problem with it. He's like, all right, fuck. Go ahead, Jen.
Man, go ahead, Jen. Fuck
it. Just go ahead and fuck it.
It's and then he like, go ahead, fuck it.
It's like, what is happening, yeah? They gotta split them up. It's just this here.
I think they done.
You can't keep going on with these two like this.
Yes, because their chemistry is done.
Because the next one is gonna have Shannon smack him. You gotta ease up on this stuff. Gotta separate these two. Maybe put somebody else at the table with them. But this gotta end. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's it.
Right now, if I'm Shannon Sharp, I'm not liking Skip at all, first of all. For the multiple different things he done. You know what I'm saying? And then to cap it all off today when I'm trying to have my monologue, he cuts into it. Like, come on.
I wasn't here yesterday.
Like, I'm throwing my pen down because I don't want to jump over there and fuck you up. You know what I'm saying, dog? Like, what are you doing, you know? Just go ahead, Jen. Fuck, I beat the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying, dog? They at the point where this is not.
I don't think they chemistry is there anymore.
This is not. It's not kosher, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because every time you want to go see him, he really want to go see him.
And then how many people can you put on here with? Like, if you put somebody else on here, they slap and Skip, bro. He lucky this is Shannon Sharp. Shannon been real nice holding back on this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
like that disrespectful Shannon. That Tom Brady joint was disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, I fucked up what he said.
If he would have smooched Skip, nobody would have, you know. Would have just smooched this bitch ass. Like, nigga, what the fuck, nigga, my Hall of Famer? Get your ass up after I smooch you. You know what I'm saying?
Or throw a shoe at him or something.
Like, what? But Skip is literally so disrespectful. It's like he know you won't touch me type disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cop caller. I call cops type disrespectful. You feel me? You know when people call cops, they get real disrespectful because they know they calling the cops. Yeah, it's like, bruh. So to me, everybody's one Skip to get fired and shit. What you think about that? Him get fired and shit.
I mean, I know Fox they ain't gonna do this shit. They barely want black people. You know how that is. You gotta be like a blue collar black. You be on it on Fox. Yeah. So but
my hearts do go out to Demar and his family. That was a freak incident that happened right there. That was just crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And one thing led to another what got him in this predicament, but we just hoping he comes out of this joint okay. You know what I'm saying, though? But for Skip to be tweeting shit in the middle of the man laying on the field is just fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Now I seen like Joe Theismann broke. That was nasty.
That was nasty. And LT cried. Man. And he didn't want to hit him.
That was nasty. Yeah. And they continue playing.
He had a stress compound fracture.
Now, this is not a comparison for anybody that's listening, but I did work at Smithfield, right? And somebody got their whole arm cut the fuck off.
Yeah, they did. And then
his whole arm went into the saw up to the shoulder. He had no more arm. It was bleeding everywhere. And we literally continued working after having that guy here. We is not making millions of dollars. And if you didn't go back to work, guess what happened?
You're fired.
You know what I'm saying? Now, they get to say, you know what? Our mental state. You know what I'm saying? We're going to sit down with our millions. We're not playing tonight. You know what I'm saying? Us, as soon as the supervisor come out and say, if y'all don't come in, we fired. Guess what's going to happen to our mental state? We back to work. You know what I'm saying? We're back online saying, hey, when is lunch? And all this good shit again. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. They sent our ass back to work after a man lost his whole fucking arm. The whole arm gone. Chewed up.
His arm down in the meat.
Wait, there's no way you got all these pieces out of here. You feel me? And we back to work an hour later. We couldn't even leave the premises. Just imagine that. Imagine that. That's some crazy shit, bro. So I do understand where they feel, because seeing somebody's arm getting chewed the fuck up and gone is just crazy too. And nobody gave a fuck about near one of our mental states.
And the dude bleed out. He
exactly
bleed out.
Completely die. They had to give him some shit too. That the pump thing. He lost a lot of blood.
They gave him some morphine or something.
Man, you better stop playing. That was right in front of us, bro. And literally, they walked back out there and told us, we got 15 minutes, we back to work. Literally. That was an hour after he'd been pulled out of here. First telling us you can't leave the premises. Like, what the fuck, yeah? So, I get it, you know what I'm saying? But
and then in the locker room, they trying to get back together. They got the mental health doctors there. You know,
we ain't had none of that.
We ain't had none of that.
There's nobody even suggest that shit.
You just saw the arm down there with the meat.
And you better not be late tomorrow morning, motherfucker. Don't tell us about your mental state in the morning, nigga. If you're late, you fucked. Period.
They're gonna fire you.
Exactly. So I get it. Y'all make millions of dollars too, though. And everybody knew the consequences from elementary. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just it. I see a little boy, he's like 10. Broke his whole thigh bone. The thigh bone that's going to your knee. The whole joint, he showed me the picture of his bone, completely severed.
Remember Willis McGahee?
I remember that.
When he was running in college. And like your knee's supposed to bend this way. His knee bent backwards.
Yeah.
Snapped back in place and he fell right on the ground.
Yeah. That's what I say, man.
Like
yeah.
It's freaks happen.
Especially football, bro.
That shit was nasty.
Especially football. I seen niggas, we playing in backyard. Seen niggas' legs get broke. You know what I'm saying? So football alone, once you get in that, you won't be a star, yeah. But you got to damn well know that a lot can happen before you be a star or while you being a star. You know what I'm saying? A lot can happen with this football each play. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like the fact that they make millions of dollars. Y'all deserve it. When people be like, man, they make millions of dollars. That's why, bro. Y'all seeing why.
Because they fucked up. Deion Sanders is another example. Turf toe football.
Cut his foot off.
They had to cut his toe off. 3 toes.
Yeah.
And he had blood clots because playing football.
I seen that shit the other day. Him and Shannon Sharp was doing a joint, and he was like, man, I never show nobody this toe. You know what I'm saying? It completely was cut off.
Yeah, you gotta have massages 3 times a day. Every day, you gotta take all these medicines so his blood can continue to flow. Who wanna keep going through that every day? And then you see half his leg missing, like the skin.
Recordings.
I know. That was from something else, though.
That was because
I don't know what that was.
That was because the blood clot. They had to cut 3 of his toes. They had to cut 3 of his toes. Yeah. He had to have a massage therapist on his foot and his leg massaging 3 times a day. So sometimes he'd be at the game, be needing a wheelchair on the sidelines because he had missed his appointment to get the leg massage.
Yeah.
We think about it like, y'all going and straighten it out while you're there.
No, it's just like
crazy.
that.
I know,
They
but I'm
gonna
saying,
straighten it out.
did you want to straighten out?
He chilling though. He leaning over.
You know
He
what?
mad
You
because
really,
the homie's gone.
I mean, you
It's
probably weigh
okay
like
till
a size
15.
11, but you really 8 with that. If that toe was straight,
It started off with
that'll
turf
have
toe.
a size and a half, at least 2 with that toe straight.
That's because
Oh, really?
he never had.
No, honestly,
he never knew
I'm a
that
12 on this side
it
and I'm
was
11 on this side.
So no more
Man,
sandals for you,
remember,
no flip
man,
flop
he
for you.
never
Huh?
showed nobody.
Oh,
his
my
toes.
time. You know what I'm tired. You know what? Maybe they do a special
With a
flip flop
straight
and put
face,
it in.
dog. With a straight face. With a straight face, dog. How you doing?
Then you look at the rest of his
So,
leg,
like
it's missing.
Yeah. That's all from playing NFL football. You know what I'm saying?
You know the risk, but
Exactly. But yeah, our hearts do go out to my man. And we don't give a fuck about Skip Bayless bitch ass. He's a fucking. First of all, he be disrespecting my man Shannon Sharp. That got to end.
that's insensitive. You see the man saying shot, he trying to be as professional as he can.
Yeah, but he gonna fuck him up. You know? I know he is.
He knows he's a black man in
In that
different
big
world.
in the yeah.
I was gonna say the other thing,
In the world
The
of where there's most white people, you know what
I
I'm saying?
can make it through like 3/4 of a game,
somewhere.
and after that, I'm on meds and everything.
It's tough.
he's
you know
under
what I'm saying?
the microscope, and Skip not really under the microscope.
And I'm gonna tell you one more thing is, you know that Shannon broke off and got his little podcast, right? So the podcast we get interviewing big name players now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really starting
Rappers
to think.
too.
I'm starting to think that Skip, Skip already started one before him. I'm really starting to think Skip is being jealous of this nigga. Because he always bring up, well, all your Twitter followers and all this bullshit. It's like he's just mad that he blowing up bigger than him. And he feel like this tweet, that's why he ain't gonna take it down, to be honest with you. This is his viral moment to get all the people to go to his YouTube channel and shit like that, bro. So that's why he not gonna take this bitch ass shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because it feel like that gets people doing his shit again. It gets them talking again.
And then Twitter as of right now got this thing with free for all. They just getting on there.
Oh yeah, you got the racist bigot running that thing.
So,
but he talking about stepping down.
He talking about stepping down,
which I told y'all he would not last with this shit, bro. He don't know what he getting in when he buy Twitter and just start running around firing everybody. Like, nigga, you don't even know how this thing works. You know what I'm saying?
They said in the past, they said his fall is coming. He lost $4.5 billion in a few months.
Oh, he definitely gonna lose money because he don't know what he's doing.
He don't know what he's doing.
And then he find people, you know what I'm saying? So that know what they doing and he don't, So that's why everybody he fired eventually gonna come back, whoever takes over this shit. Because they the only people that know what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying, dog?
So he needs to, so pretty much what he's gonna do is sell it again and hope somebody can buy it.
Exactly.
Buy that $40 million back.
That's the best chance. For real.
Oh, and his charity started off $2,500. Dharma Hamlin, and now it's at $6 million. So it's gonna be a lot of PlayStation 5s and Xboxes next Christmas. You best believe that. And gaming laptops. I'm talking about them high-end $1,500 joints. You best believe that the kids gonna be happy next year. You might get buy them a car. Buy some of the cars. Shit. But big ups on this charity. This charity is doing great. It's thriving way more than what we was expected. It was expected $2,500 and it grew. So you got that. People decided because he's in a certain state, it was like, well, donate to his charity. His charity, making millions.
Exactly. So the goal was 2,500. And I'm guessing now they're at 6 million.
This could be some happy kids in Christmas. Might go on the coat drive and food drive again with it, but the kids gonna be nice for next Christmas. Trust believe it.
That's a goddamn show. Shouts out to everybody tuning in coast to coast worldwide, man. We appreciate everybody from Romania to Guana to UK. We appreciate everybody, man. We tuning into our podcast. And we, you know what I'm saying, dog? Shouts out to Hot Desires for sponsoring our podcast. Check out hotdesires.com for all your sexual desires. You know what I'm saying, dog? All your sexual apparels, especially the ladies of the night that be dancing. You know what I'm saying, dog? We got the boots. Anything you need to straighten out your thing. You know what I'm saying? Married couples. Anything you need to spicing up your sex life. Hotdesires.com for you too. You know what I'm saying, dog? And when you will find the gum job, it's a special. Special for your mouth. You know what I'm saying, dog? Other than that, man, we appreciate everybody, man. We tuned in. We appreciate it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying, dog? But I had noticed, motherfucker, it's a YouTuber named Andrew Tate, right? You ever heard of him?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can call him a YouTuber or a podcaster. YouTuber. He started on Twitter or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And he been out here for a while now. He been blowing up just like it seems like all these YouTube bombers that go against the grain just to get there. Like what's that nigga we talking about last year? The bald head motherfucker.
Dana White.
No, last year the nigga that on YouTube. One of them passed away. He's always talking about black bitches. Then the other one,
the one that did the child pornography.
Tommy Sotomayor, bitch ass.
Oh,
they done took him off YouTube. That's why you don't hear from him.
Then you had the other one that was doing child pornography.
Oh yeah. Then you got Andrew Tate, where they arrested in Romania, I think. Shouts out to Romania. They were checking out our podcast. In fact, we number 3 in Romania. We appreciate y'all a whole lot for music commentary. Shouts out to Romania. Now, Romania authorities seized Andrew Tate's car collection as investigations continue. Now, he's been arrested for sex trafficking, which is kind of funny in these days and time because now girls go state to state. They just fluctuate, you know what I'm saying? And they go with somebody normally like an Andrew Tate or somebody. They go state to state with this person to his house. He probably have a house here, a house there, you know what I'm saying? It's like this kind of a tricky law where they're already whores and sluts, right? And they're around you, they chilling. This is what they do. This is what they do with people with money. You know what I'm saying? And I might have a house in Texas, right? But a couple of days from now, I want to be in motherfucking LA. So you taking these bitches there? Are you trafficking now? You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Trafficking. You know, it ain't no different from, and they stopped talking about it for a while. Remember the Secret Services joint when they was doing the trafficking in the Dominican Republic?
Yeah. He supposed to be a success coach. You know, that's how he started off. When you tell, basically like Main Man that passed away.
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, one of those motherfuckers. But then they got him for sex trafficking, and rape. Now, this is in 2015. You got a girl accusing him of raping him in UK. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly, so this is what's going on with him. And then everybody knows this is a huge YouTuber too. And that's beyond trafficking because it's like I just explained, it's like ways you can actually take a girl state to state if you got money. Because you're not staying in one state like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but raping, you want something different now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you on the other side of that.
Yeah. You're starting to get like my man Charlemagne and shit, where you put the shit in your drink.
Spanish
fly ass nigga. Need to lock all the Spanish fly niggas up ASAP. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's Andrew Tate. You know what I'm saying? He might be done, bro. Because we talking about rape charges, we talking about sex trafficking charges. Can't wiggle out all that. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But and they add more charges as we go. So there might be another one of these crazy ass YouTubers that's gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying?
Done.
Once you got rid of he passed away, Kevin Samuels. Then Tommy Sotomayor, they banned him from it. He not on anymore. You know what I'm saying? So all the low down, dirty shame ass niggas, it's done. It always works itself out. And plus, it was a motherfucker. Remember, I used to tell y'all about this nigga that running a fucking coat on the internet and shit. You know what I'm saying? They had locked him up too, which is a good thing because he was running a coat right before your eyes. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. Because I always wonder how these people are getting away with all this shit on the internet. But there's so much many more people out there that's influencing people and getting these coats together on the internet. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's something police need to start watching out for. These coats forming on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially forming on Twitter.
Oh yeah, definitely Twitter.
When the main man had started doing shit. The main man started it. It was on another shit. You know.
I know. Shit's crazy.
Yeah. So,
but I don't know, man. Some of these niggas be on the internet doing stuff. Some of these niggas be on the internet. They do stuff that's completely illegal, right? They get away with that shit. So I don't know, man. I just think internet need to be watched because if I go on certain joints like what's that joint, Bingo and shit like that. What's the name of that shit?
Which one?
Miko, Bingo, whatever the fuck these apps is, these live streams.
This live stream.
Yeah. You ever been on one of them joints?
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, they give you, you gotta give, what's that? Big gifts. You gotta buy and get big gifts for fucking cash and shit. And then when you get on there, the content, it's like some people are creative with the content, but sometimes they're not. And the folks that pretty much create their own content is the ones that's usually winning because they're known out there. The content itself, they start advertising you. You know, this person is on from this time to that time. You know, stay tuned. Blah blah blah. Things of that nature. And the most popular jumps is like that, where they advertise you, and you get paid off of the gifts that you get. They might give you a T-shirt. They might give you a T-shirt or a sign in the background for your participation, or at a certain level that you did it, and then that'll be about it. But there you go.
One thing about them joints, it be some wild motherfuckers on those joints though, bro.
Yeah, it be some creeps.
Like, first of all, the joint, like the whole app is full of gay people. First of all, the ones that wear clothes and shit, wear the wigs and all that shit. All that shit is on. What's it called? Bingo.
Yeah, it's on all of it.
Bingo. It's just like, bruh, it's plenty of that. First of all, then you got racists. You got KKK on that joint, nigga. Nigga, you ever been on that bingo shit?
Mm-hmm.
You got one motherfucker with the joint on. The what's the shit that KKK wear?
The cynical.
The KKK,
It's,
bro. He got the hood on.
Oh, that shit.
He literally got the hood on his live streams, bro.
And
you got one bitch abusing her, bro.
Hey,
this joint crazy,
that,
bro.
You seen
that
that
bingo
one?
app shit crazy.
You seen that one?
No.
What you was about to say? The joint where the shorty was abusing the girl that lived with her and shit, have her eating dog food and shit.
Exactly. That's on bingo, right?
I don't know.
What's that bitch name? Yeah.
They kicked her off of it.
What's the bitch name?
They kicked her ass off of it.
God damn it.
Because I
know you talking about, it was a fat bitch with her.
It's a big bit.
And he got son lived there. He be cussing like a motherfucker. Just all a live screen. Queen Op. That's her bitch name.
And they
Queen Op.
And they treat the girl like, and she ain't right.
And she was fucking with one of those rappers and shit. She started spilling the beans on that on live. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, these bitches are crazy, bruh. I'm gonna swear to God, you know?
And the girl that she be cutting up on, she ain't right. She get a check for it, and she don't even.
Bruh, this fat bitch is standing. The bitch put dye in her hair. She just looked like a fucking fool. She got hair growing on her fucking chin. This Queen Op, for anybody who don't know what we're talking about. I know when I say Queen Op, you know what the fuck I'm talking about now and shit. So, and plus she's fucking with Geraro, whatever the fuck his name, a rapper, whatever the fuck his name. Gero, whatever the fuck his name. She had a child or some shit. So she was cheating with him. She was fucking on the live while she was doing tricks. The bitch sell her ass too. All on fucking bingo, whatever the fuck that is. Right then and there. They got whores on the joint, bro. That be on the streets selling their ass on live. Bruh. The app crazy as fuck. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. So I was going that joint, so I cut hair, right? So I was going on a lot of live apps, right? Just to exposure. But you go on this joint, it's like, nigga, I don't want to be over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit that's going on there, I don't even want to be in business with these people. You feel me, bro?
And then you might fuck around and get subpoenaed to come court because somebody did something stupid.
Anybody out there know we talking about the bingo, bigo? What is it called?
Bigo
app. It's a live stream app. You know what I'm saying? And Miko is the same thing. It's another joint. It's all that.
And they pay you. They pay you for that.
And then they is getting money.
They pay you for the content.
Which brings me to another thing. Like these people that be in the internet shit, like I call them internet fools, right? It comes to a point where if you're not really giving content, right, you start reaching for trying to do shit, anything. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Just to keep the views going. And
Queen.
that's how these people are on the internet, bro.
Queen Op. Yeah, that's
crazy.
She treated that girl like shit, and
yes,
she's slow.
Feeding that bitch dog food, all that shit, man. The son in the background cussing and shit.
And he going on her too. And she's slow.
Queen Op, yeah.
She telling her to go bark like a dog and
all that shit.
And all the other shit. Like, I'm taking your food away.
Them bitches is crazy. Them bitches was outside with a I'm hungry sign and shit in the middle of the street. Them bitches is crazy, bro. All that shit for the internet. They internet fools. Queen Op. I forgot how I recognized this bitch. Off of YouTube. Matter of fact, she was fighting another bitch.
And they banned her.
What made me start, who the fuck was this crazy ass bitch? Now I found her on the live, Miko, whatever fuck, bingo, and then all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised Bingo let her ride with all the other half that shit she was doing.
I left a message one time, like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? You know what I'm saying? The big bitch in the back just sitting there like with a pacifier in her fat ass mouth with beard. Shave this shit up. What the fuck are y'all doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? And they do it all day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, some of these live stream people are just, they not with us, bro. They not with us, bro. If y'all watch these live streamers, bro, on these, and we live stream, we podcast, and it's not even, we just podcast and go home. You know what I'm saying? These people literally bring you into their living rooms, bro.
And see you fuck this girl up.
It's just the silliest
shit. I'll be honest with you. I never seen the episode. I seen like little tidbits, tidbits of shit that she be doing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she got banned. They got banned out of all of the joints though. There's only one joint that's still
hotels throwing them out, all types of shit, bro.
All one joint, only one joint is playing that joint right now. But
there's another one that's like neck to neck with that bitch. It's like 21 Bad Bitch. That's her name. I'll never forget that bitch. This bitch got kids. One of them was what's he? I don't know if he was dyslexic.
Autistic.
He was definitely, yeah. And bruh, she had this man using this dude on his live stream all the way until he passed away. Did not go to the funeral. Did not do none of that. Stayed on live, sent the rest of the kids to grandma, and haven't seen the kids in 2 years, bro. Bruh, she been going live every day for 2 years with no kids. Everybody reading that choice and leaving messages like, go get your kids. Where your kids? Like, what the fuck, bruh? Bruh, this live stream shit is crazy, man. Just check out Bingo, Miko, and all that wild shit, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. These people are crazy.
This is what we had, like, what, a lot of people have a tendency of doing shit like, you make these babies. Why the fuck you making babies for? You ain't gonna take care of
crazy shit, bro.
Why you bringing babies in the world in situations that's harsh? Why you gotta keep doing that?
Stupid
like, that's
shit.
Fucked up. I only got one kid, right? 16. And look, I'm not gonna sit there and put me and mine in a situation where it's fucked up. That's what I'm not really much on. Exactly. I have it in my mind that this might be my last kid I'm gonna have. Like I'm not saying I'm in a fucked up position, but I'm not trying to put myself in that position where it's like what they doing is embarrassing. Like you over there, she got the dog food. You gotta eat dog food.
It's
sour milk.
Queen up shit. That shit terrible.
She made her drink sour milk one time.
I'm surprised they even get to stay on. I think they're on Instagram now. Shit.
Like the shit that they do, that shit gets you shut down like quick. But how the fuck is they getting away half of this shit? It's beyond me. Maybe because they say, "Oh, you got millions of fucking views. Maybe you should keep doing what you're doing." But we'll let you slide. But I don't know how the fuck they let them do half these things and let them stay on
live. Yeah,
like that shit is crazy. Have the girls drinking sour milk, then you got the other joint with the kids that's fucked up. That's been gone for about 2 years.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Queen up, she fat motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? She fucking with Guro. What's that rapper name? Juro.
He's not really a rapper. He's a singer, right?
He got the little girlfriend. He just had a baby. Got his name. She fucked with him and shit. And she gave it up. She fucked the whole thing up by recording it live. You know what I'm saying? He was, of course, all these niggas fuck these bitches on the side, right? And he was probably fucking her for a while, and she put the shit on live.
She probably fucked.
While she was in the bathroom, talking like, yeah, I'm in here with Juro, whatever fucking name is, Guro, whatever fucking name. Then she want to prove it to the people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dog? And that will fuck her up. But that shit crazy, man. That internet shit, man. That live streaming shit is fucking crazy shit. It's real shit. Now, if anybody heard Dana White beat the shit out of his wife, bro, right there on motherfucking TV, shit. Start slapping it over, like, bro. I don't know, man. My thing is, when motherfuckers be making this much money, it's like, bro, I don't know. Maybe it's me. You know what I'm saying? But when you make this much money, I don't think your wife or you should be smacking each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is that me? First of all,
not period, but these are stars.
You don't have no reason to smack no bitch. First of all, Dana White. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do have reasons. Don't get me wrong. But
you ain't
for you to do it,
do it,
you a motherfucking twin lanes once you do shit like that, bro.
Nah,
Dance bitch? Really?
You less than that.
You want to be a dance bitch ass nigga?
Less than that. He actually shot the girl. If I don't know.
Let me see.
Who's to say? But I'm talking about the shot part. But Dana White, I know he if you on camera, you doing stupid shit, but then they're not really.
Let's see.
You know.
There's something wrong with her. She smacked him right there. But nah, he smacked the bitch 2-3 more times.
Dana White a big dude though.
Nah, yeah, that's another thing. He do wrestle and all that bullshit. All right. She smacked him though. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing that will make this girl smack you in public like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, your first reaction might be to smack her back, right? But
it's a woman.
Yeah, so he smacked her once until your mind ain't even connect to say, nah, I don't fuck be doing this. He smacked her 2 more times, bro. Like, what the fuck was that?
If it was me and she smacked me, I'd be thinking it's probably something, she's trying to start something. Yeah. And we're gonna have to go upstairs in the room. We're gonna have to get that done. So, probably not hitting, but we're gonna have to slide something up in it,
Yeah, nah.
That's what I like. Shit. If you smack me, you want up in the joint.
So you want a motherfucker like toxicity.
Yeah, I like that shit.
The real like that shit too. So y'all like that toxicity, motherfucker.
Yeah, smack the shit out of me. Please, dude.
Good God
so I can slide something up in.
Good God Almighty, bro. Jeez.
It gets better than like that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know how to call hotdesires.com when y'all finish that shit. Bro.
Yeah, you have to get the gum job.
You know what I'm saying?
Down the throat.
Especially that gum job. Don't forget the OnlyFans J is the promo code on hotdesires.com for sure. Now, I don't know. Jay like to scour the internet a lot. You know what I'm saying, dog? And see what the fuck baffles Jay. Now, usually, whatever baffles Jay, pretty much cleared all for me. I'll be baffled. You know what I'm saying, dog? So, we're going to let Jay scour the internet and tell us what baffled him as he scoured the internet today. You know what I'm saying, dog? And we call that.
So, this segment of what baffles Jay. So, I scoured the internet, and some things pop up, some things, whatever. And usually, it'd be the wildest shit you ever heard, like wild shit. So, this moment on what baffles Jay is okay. In life, we all make mistakes, right? Life is not really perfect for us. We all fall into hard times, and then, there's good ways, there's bad ways to rectify the problem. You know what I'm saying? This time, this is a bad way of rectifying the problem. You pretty much asking for it, but you're a dumbass. you the one that did it. You know what I'm saying? So the story is, we can get to the story. The story is, you got two people. They're in Florida. They in jail. They robbed somebody's house. But during the time that they robbing the house, these fools that went in there on the phone called 911 and asked them to help move the products out of the house that they robbing. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you thinking? You think they gonna come in?
That's crazy.
They gonna come in with their handcuffs and shit. Oh, we're gonna help you move the shit out the house.
It was in Orlando, Florida, after one of them called 911 to request help moving things from a home where they were in the middle of a burglary. The local sheriff office has alleged. The authorities claim that one spoke at the other in during the call, according to the Facebook post. Polk County Sheriff Office deputies from the Polk County Sheriff's Office first arrived at the house thinking that no one was inside. Sliding the glass door was reportedly unlocked, so they went in the home. That's when they found Martin Gonzalez and Garcia. They both 23 years old. And what's her name? Asheles. They're both 23. The officers had been looking for my man Garcia for a while now. So they was fucking burglarizing Dollar General store, bro. They call these niggas to help him. And meanwhile, he goes to jail overnight because they was looking for him any fucking way. That's fucked up. First of all, bro.
Now I can't say
How lazy can a robber be, bro? First of all, that's my thing.
Now, first of all, got me okay. When they did rob the house, right? They went into an unlocked door. The door was unlocked already. So, for you people out there that live in these little special counties that you think ain't no robberies and shit going on, you know you're the first one they're gonna rob because you do shit like that. That's the other part. Here's a quick story. I went to Outer Banks, North Carolina some time ago, and I noticed a couple of things.
The third
People,
perspective.
they door unlocked. People go in the store. They leave their bikes on there. They don't put no chain on it. They don't lock their doors in their car. They leave the purse in their car. And I'm like, this is the weirdest shit I ever seen in my life. Why is these people ain't locking shit? But I tell you one thing though. When we stayed there a couple of days, that's when they started locking their shit.
You saying we stayed there?
That's when they start locking doors. They start locking because our black asses was down there.
It's crazy, man. The deputies did help them with the belongings and did give them a ride. That's crazy as fuck.
But that's until they realized what the fuck they just did.
Then he was charged with burglary, and they both and they had marijuana in that joint. That's crazy as shit. We call police and you just illegal as fuck. You be trying to realize why black people don't call police. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, we illegal. If they call them, what we call them for? You know what I'm saying? Get ourselves in trouble and shit. We got time for that. We'll work it out.
He been charged with theft and burglary of a residence in the dollar store. And she's charged with burglary of a residence. Both of them going down. Yeah. That's Florida. They don't play that shit. And, you know, that's where the old people retire. So,
that shit funny as shit, bro.
That's wild shit there.
I don't know what make you think of that. That's the craziest shit. Call police, help us move this shit. Yeah. I'm tired. Fuck around with y'all. Tired of shit. Let's call the sheriff office. Maybe get some deputies over here. Pick this box up over here. What's wrong with y'all? That shit's Yes, indeed. Now, before we get out here, I want everybody to know that they passed laws in most of these states of the powder cocaine disparity thing.
Mm-hmm.
You heard about that?
Yeah.
There's something we don't have to worry about no more.
You don't
Even
get
though
charged for it no more.
there's no such thing as cocaine crack no more. It's all some mixture of some shit we don't know what it is no more, bro, for sure.
But I will tell you, since that law is passed, I'm sure they're gonna get back to it.
I need to get the real. And check us out on Hoodview Politics, HVP, each and every Tuesday night. Strictly politics, you know what I'm saying? But I need to get real on that joint. So a lot of things happen there. I need to see. They kept crying and whining about new leadership. That's done. You know what I'm saying, though? So a lot of things have been done that he whined about. I'm trying to see, is he still happy? I remember when Cap came on, he wasn't happy. We had a black person about to be speaker. Had a check. Hey, 212 votes today for a black man to be speaker. That is, do y'all know what? Check us out Tuesday night too on Hoodview Politics. But right now, y'all got to know what's happening in America. We have a black man. He's in a whisper of being the speaker of the House of Representatives. Bro. Today they took a vote. He got 212 votes. You need 218. So he's 6 short of being the Speaker of House. If you would have found 6 Republicans, this should have been over. He'd be fucking the Speaker now. This shit is crazy.
Democrats got their speaker. They waiting for the Republicans.
I mean, Republicans, they have to have the speaker because they had the majority. Yeah. But it goes by who gets the most votes out of all the people in Congress. So, like the black man for the Democrats, he got 212 votes. Like, he was just 6 short. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And we talking about a time where Democrats don't run the Congress. He shouldn't even be nowhere close to none of this. Shit crazy, bro. That tells me we won't have a black speaker. But that's a whole nother topic for another day. HVP, for sure. You know what I'm saying, dog? This is the Third Perspective. And everybody around the world, we appreciate you a whole lot. They got us to 18,000 downplays, streams worldwide. 144 subs on YouTube. We appreciate each and every one of you who subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching right now and listening, we appreciate if you subscribe. If not, we appreciate you for listening and paying attention to us for a hot few minutes of your life. You know what I'm saying, dog? Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts at. We definitely there representing. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody in Bayless and Ghana and UK and Canada for listening to our podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? We just the average Joes giving our perspective on all these trending topics. You know what I'm saying, dog? So we appreciate everybody that get us to 18,000 downplays and streams worldwide. You know what I'm saying, dog? We appreciate it a whole lot. The Third Perspective, we ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody grinding more than us. You know what I'm saying? 2 podcasts a night, 6 hours a week. 2 podcasts a week, my bad. 6 hours a week, boy. Nobody grind more than the Third Perspective. And that's why we here each and every week. Appreciate everybody around the world, though, that take the time out to even listen to what these motherfucking broke-ass niggas got to say. You know what I'm saying, dog? Jay, you got something to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, everybody stay safe. Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah, definitely Happy New Year for that. For sure. You know what I'm saying, dog? Definitely Happy New Year. Again, we appreciate everybody, Bayless and all these countries, man, that check us out. We appreciate y'all a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Romania, got us in the top 5. So we appreciate y'all in Romania. You know what I'm saying? We just appreciate everybody that take the time out to listen to this podcast. You know what I'm saying, dog? I just appreciate it a whole lot. You know? These broke ass niggas from DC. Hey, fuck you, Black Power Awards. The third perspective, you know what I'm saying, dog? Damn. Hey, shouts out to everybody that contributed to the podcast last year. We got a big year coming up, 2023. That's where we at.
Yeah, Jordan year.
Best to believe it. Jordan year, which bring a lot. And all you haters out there, the Jordan 23 year for this podcast, you best to believe you're going to see some things you ain't seen before. For sure. You know what I'm saying, dog? I would. Oh, shit. I would list all y'all, but time to go. You know what I'm saying, dog? Third perspective.
Happy birthday going out to my sister Booyah. We got beautiful in here too.